Hello everybody. Neo, just because I'm gonna cancel the stream. No woos allowed here. Alright, so let's see here. Pause this crap. And actually, let's see. In terms of sprites, I don't think we need to do anything right now. Gotta delete these images later. Where we left off last time, we were actually trying to get the proceeding spider wards to be much weaker to the explosions, and there is a feature for that already. So I don't know why it's not working. Let's go back into Cuddlelight here, and oh, what the? But I sent that already, but it didn't. Let's see, we add this vulnerabilities thing, but it's not working for some reason. So we're probably gonna have to do something about this. I really want this to work, so I'm gonna debug it a bit. No, hang on. Logic, it's not here. Phew, it's gonna be difficult. Blah blah. Reaches, touch, eat hitbox, confirm damage. Might be this. One hitbox touching another. Oh, actually, I can just do dum-de-doo mob.cpp attack. Yeah, here. Let's not put this here just yet. No viewers. Come on, you lot. Or YouTube's just lying to me, and there are viewers. Anyway, let's do this again. Place. Wait. I think I might know what the problem is. Let's see. I edited the bitter Virginia spider wort, and I tested it on a spicy spider wort during the last stream, I think. Nope, it's still not very vulnerable. So let's debug that. Probably gonna put this up here. Sorry. But in that case, hang on. Because I want to debug right away. I had to put a breakpoint in due time. So this, call this, breakpoint, go. What? Didn't even cause any damage. Something must have gone wrong. Again. There we go. Victim, blah blah. Little stuff, little damage. Is it resistant to this hazard? Probably not. Hang on, victim hitbox. Oh right, that's not gonna be applied. Hit to opponent. What? Okay. Calculate the damage. Attacker, blah 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 blah. What? Hang on, where are the vulnerabilities at? There's no code here for them. Oh, hey K-Man. Let me search the code for vulnerabilities and see where they're applied. Pretty sure I coded them. Spike damage, hazard vulnerabilities. Oh, just for this? Oh, I'm such a dork. Okay, no worries. Sort of. Okay, this needs to change. This will return a number called get hazards resistance. No. No, it's gonna have to stay like this. This one is gonna have to be get hazard resistance and returns how resistant the mob is to that specific hazard, or well, actually it's more like vulnerable ability. How vulnerable the mob is to a specific hazard, or what? Or 1.0 if there is no vulnerability data for that hazard. Then get hazard vulnerability. Let me just move this to the right spot. I, L, P. This is even sorted. H, mob G, get H, get S, get L, L, H, hitbox, C. Okay. Here, get hazard vulnerability. For this hazard vulnerability value, oh, I see. Mob types default if there is no vulnerability for that hazard. Okay, so blah blah, and now instead of returning if it's equal to 0, it just returns this. And this other function that depends on that I think I skipped it already. Oh, I can just do this. Damn it, fine then. Is resistant. Okay. Let's see. If get what was it called again? Hazard vulnerability for this specific hazard is it's not yeah, it's not 0. Okay, now this isn't gonna matter for our cases, but I gotta fix it. Now that that's fixed, just go here and fix it on this end too. Is resistant to hazard, more like float. Get hazard vulnerability. Could probably leave it here for now. Not a very good spot, but it'll do. And now, attack, yada yada yada. If the, let's see, if the hitbox says it has a fire effect and this mob is not immune to fire. I think this is like logic to stop like a non-yellow Pikmin from hitting an electric gate. Even if the Pikmin is somehow immune right now, like it shouldn't be able to damage the gate. So what I want is actually something more along the lines of, let's see, calculate the damage, offense, attack value. If there's a hitbox, if there is no hitbox, if there is a hitbox, the offense value is going to get multiplied by the vulnerability. Dum-de-doo. No, if the attack hitbox has... Oh wait, this is not going to be easy, because an attack hitbox is going to have several hazards. Let me think about this for a bit. If a hitbox, an attack hitbox, has two hazards, like fire and crushing, and let's say we have a Pikmin that's immune to fire, but not immune to crushing. Yeah, I think it should just listen to like the lowest value. Immune to one, immune to the other. Okay, so here's what I think I'll do. Free hazard, and actually, if the attack hitbox, damn it, has any hazards, then we're gonna have to calculate the damage according to the hazards. Tag hitbox, hazard size, plus. Let's see here. Let me separate this a bit. And now, max vulnerability is going to be the max value between the mob, no, the victim. Victims is, no, get hazard vulnerability for that same hazard. Tech hitbox hazards number H. Between this and the value it already is. Alright, this is going to get the highest vulnerability available in the victim's list of vulnerabilities for that hitbox. So in the case of a red Pikmin, of a Pikmin that's immune to crushing and fire, if the crushing vulnerability is 0, or rather, if the hitbox is crushing and fire and the Pikmin is only immune to fire, then the fire vulnerability is going to be 0, but the crushing vulnerability is going to be 1. So since it's 1, it's going to be a complete hitbox all the same. But if at the end of all of this, the max vulnerability is 0, then no damage. The victim is immune to this hazard. Otherwise, oops. Then we gotta change the attacker's offense to be. I probably shouldn't affect the attacker offense. Should we attack the defense multiplier? But whatever. Default vulnerability, huh? This doesn't need to be here anymore. Okay, so the defense multiplier is going to be the max vulnerability. But this works the other way around. The higher the defense, the more invulnerable. So I want to reverse this. 0.0, thank you. Alright. When it gets here, it's also going to multiply by the actual defense value of the hitbox. The higher damage should be given. Yeah, I think so too. So it's just going to check for the highest damage. And now that the vulnerabilities are actually being checked now, let's go try it out again. Bap. I'm pretty sure float get hazard vulnerability of a hazard pointer. Float get hazard vulnerability of a hazard pointer. What are you, nuts? Float get hazard vulnerability of a hazard pointer. What do you want? Vulnerability. Get hazard vulnerability. That's its problem. Neo, you dolt! Look alive! You're going on a live stream with K9! Another error. Okay, no worries. Get hazard vulnerability. What is this exactly, though? Oh, if a Pikmin touches a hazard, that's fine. If this Pikmin is 0% vulnerable to this hazard, then return. Yeah, okay, that's good. What a mess. Compiled. Man, what is with today's voice chat channel on Pickord? It's nuts. Let's see here. Hope it didn't bugger up the damage in other ways. It's gonna be a bit difficult to test. Right then. It's also entirely possible that the hitbox didn't go through, right? Come on, grab it! So put it right here on top of it. Don't damage the thing. Wow, it caused 0 damage! Frick! That means my calculations are wrong somewhere. Let's just real quick test how normal gameplay is. That damage seems about normal. Right? Maybe not. It's not a whole lot. What about you, big lug? Doesn't seem quite right. I need some pickies. Okay, that seems about right though. Let's grab a white Pikmin. Just one. And attack this little feller. Do your thing. Wait, actually I'm not sure if that's... it's not gonna have an impact. You die now. Yeah, it's gonna knock him off anyway. What about this? Ooh. Fire? No, I'm not even sure how to test this. I wonder what's going on. Let's debug it a bit better. Attack. Where is attack? Let me just check if it's not returning here or anything. Also, give me just a quick second. I'm not sure if I have logic to make one bomb rock blow up another one. So we can test that real quick. Grab it! Guess not. That's something I have to watch out for. Grab it! It's right there! Okay. Oh. Why did the Pikmin go and have to hit it? Okay. So it's not returning here. That's good. Because it shouldn't be entering here. Shouldn't be entering here either. Good. Attack hitbox, yes. If it does have hazards, which it does, it's good. Let's just confirm. What hazards is this? Where did you come from? Oh, fucking... Again? As I was saying, the hazards for this... Explosion, good. Is that what I called it here? Explosion. Alright, explosion, good. A healthy amount. Now it's barely 5 pixels. Yeah, I must have... That could also be because I did change the leader's health. Like, they now have like 2,000. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take a real good look at that. Blah blah, max vulnerability. Never mind. I'll have to check later. Okay. For each hazard and hitbox, yes, it's gonna go through explosion. Blah blah blah. It's gonna have to check how vulnerable this object type is to the explosions. It does have data for explosion, that's good. Which means if found, good, then the vulnerability value is going to be something like 4, I think, which is what I put it as. 0.039, what? What world is this for? 0.039. What's going on here? Abilities. Am I changing the value somewhere? Oh, I'm dividing it by 100. Oh, that means it's a percentage. Even still, that's not correct. Oh, maybe it is. Alright. Alright, alright. I see how it is. In that case, you cause 400% damage. Revert the health amount. No, can do. There's a reason why it did it like that. Like, it wasn't just a little difficulty tweak or anything. There was actually a good reason. It has to do with like damage being more universal now. But I'll have to obviously take a closer look. Bang! There we go. Didn't hit that one, but that's okay. Not our problem. Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. What about a bomb rock hurting another bomb rock? Does it work now? Don't grab the— oh no, what the hell? No! Oh, it activated that one. Oh, and only because it got dropped. Okay, we obviously have a problem here. A Pikmin can grab a bomb rock that's being primed. But that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's not grabbing it. Ooh. Huh. What just happened then? Yeah, it's holding both of them. That is clearly not right. Let me just add that as a to do. If Pikmin with a bomb rock falls next to an idling bomb rock, it'll pick both up. Now let's see. Okay, so this means that we now have that working, but only for one of the bridging spider words. So let me grab the other one. Piles spicy this time. And just like the bitter, let's add this. Okay. Now we can actually do the explosion proper. Let me just close everything here so it's a bit more lightweight. Go back to Inkscape with its spazzing features. And give me just a second because the light outside started getting dark. It's gonna close the drapes and all. Back in a minute. Here I am again. SPO died on the way to his home drapes. Memes. For the explosion, I think one single sprite should be enough. Because we can just scale it at will. And we don't need to make it too big. Like, even if the explosion is like, this is its normal size and the explosion is something like this big, we don't need to make it this size. We can make it a bit smaller because, like, even if it gets stretched out, it's gonna be okay because it's just a quick explosion. It's fine if it's blurry too. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? For reference, I want to recreate this little sphere of plasma doom. The particles are gonna be another thing. They're not gonna be a part of the object itself, so we don't have to worry about that for now. I'll just let Inkscape do the talking and do something like this, squared. If this is this height, then you... There. The explosion is going to be this size. It's a bit of dead space here, that's a shame, but oh well. It's okay, I'm not done here. There we go. Done. Just kidding. What can we do here? If we want to recreate this... Let's see, this is mostly white. It's transparent all around, of course. Start peak explosion so you can scale it down. Yeah, exactly. There's a problem though. We want this explosion effect to fade out. So we are gonna need multiple transparencies actually. In that case, here's what I'll do. I'll add 4 transparencies. Damn you! Gonna be doing this. It's not even the right one. Ugh. Let's see, 68 by 68 first. 68 by 68. Done. And just... You shouldn't be here. You should be here. You guys can see it, but I changed the layer it was on. So again, like I said, it's fine if it's this small, because when the actual explosions show up, we'll be fine. Particles won't really help us achieve nothing, I don't think. A cloud filter like in Photoshop, that's probably going to be it. But I wonder if Inkscape can do something about that. Filters, bezel, color, blurring, distortion. Wait, rendering? Cyanotype. Sure. Little nerd? Yeah, no. Drawing, basic image, poster, liquid? Marble, rugged poster. Oh, there's descriptions on here. Hang on. So we probably want like liquid. Wow, it's fucking nothing. What? What? Okay, back to this then. Oh boy, maybe an extension? Export. Raster. Render. Gears, paragraph. Good graphics. Good? What do you mean good? Layout. This better not be the word layout. It's not a Portuguese word. Don't try to do that. It's wrong. So wrong. Is there nothing about, like, clouds? Topography, text, raster. No, these are raster. Wait, hang on. No, these are stuff you can do to static images. Marble, I'm not sure if Marble's going to work. I'm actually gonna search on Google. Inkscape Cloud. Shit, maybe not. Cloud filter? I can see something. Inkscape filter effects, overlay clouds, overlay frost. Images, come on. It's not it either. Plasma. Really nothing? Oh, hang on. Damn it. Look, we can just cook our own solution. That's fine too. I like to do everything inside of GIMP, of Inkscape, because like I could just export this to GIMP, and then inside GIMP create a circle with, you know, whatever we need. But that would require 2 tools just to get the final graphic. Imagine I want to like shift this to the left a bit for whatever reason. I'll have to do that and then go back to GIMP and regenerate the clouds every single time. That is absurd. Let's try Marble, I guess. We're a bit out of options here. Render, was it? No, it's like filters. Marble paint. Oh, that's not. What is this? Does this look like anything to you? Shameful. For shame. Really starting to consider cooking up our own solution. It's probably not that difficult. Spread, cubism. Material. Oh, materials, maybe. Wood, marble. Oh my! That's something. Not an explosion, that's for sure, but it's kind of neat. But are all the filters gonna be blurring? I don't think I like that. I don't know, I've even read about how the filters work and I'm not super in love with it. I like what they were going for, but it's just not very good. You can just create your own, but they're a mess and a half. Wait, textures, hang on. Crumbled plastic. Rugged paper, absorbent paper, organic, stone wall, ink blot, wax impression. Not sure what this is. What the hell? Booze? Felt? Bark? Doesn't really look like there's anything. Let me just open up GIMP real quick and see what it does. Like what it calls it. Yeah, like the BD long legs head. Cool Marvel Zone, dude. New image. Let me just real quick. Filters, render, fractals, no, noise, no, oh, texture, checkerboard spiral, puzzle, sign, labyrinth, no, lava. Wait, no, this is a filter. I mean, this is an external filter. There's one for. I mean, there's got to be a built-in. Yeah, it's plasma. Ugh. It's got all sorts of colors. I mean, if we were working with GIMP, I could convert all those colors into just specific few, but we're not. So yeah, it really looks like we're gonna have to do this our own way. Let's see, this is mostly yellow, sorry, whites and yellows and reds. So not dissimilar to what we did with this plasma here. Just, you know, better. Boom, yellow, white, done, low. It's not done because Inkscape sucks. You all saw how I put that at 255. Inkscape likes to be a little bish sometimes. Let's see, what can we do? I guess I'll just create yellow shapes all over. Maybe yellow should be the default color. Probably a good solution. Let's roll with 255, 255, 0 for maximum yellow. No, that looks horrible. Well, that's not very... there we go. I just want something that's fully saturated to really give a bright flash look. Now I guess we just go artistic. Something like this. And full white. Select all. Make it curvy. Give it a layer mask. Cut, I mean. And blur it. Perfect. Probably. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, you can see GIMP. So doesn't really matter though. Let's do some more. I'm a computer. I can generate randomly. It's a lot of detail for something that's not super blurred. Oh, there we go. Cut, blur. Oh, forgot about this. What about you? Oh, you're not even. There we go. Much better. Ish. Oh man, something along these lines. I don't know what I'm doing. This part here is barely even noticeable. There we go. Just delete this to simplify the drawing. Make it ever so slightly lighter in disk space. Whoa, what's going on here? This better just be an artifact. What the hell, man? Yeah, no, it's definitely less light here. I don't get why it does that sometimes. Yeah, it's clearly cutting here. Look, good thing this is random, because I cannot be bothered to figure out what the hell its deal is. What else? Make the yellow transparent. I'm gonna make the whole thing transparent. Like, as you can see, it is. The yellow should be more whitish, actually. Maybe, but let's work with this for now, and then we'll see what we need to make it more convincing. I'm gonna start doing reds now. I'm always putting a cut on the shapes I draw, even if it doesn't look like they're gonna go beyond the limit, because when I start blurring, see how like from the top it goes beyond the limit? So just because it doesn't look like it's gonna go through the limit right now, doesn't mean that it never will. Well, that looks horrible. Orange. Sure. Some white here. Let's keep going. It might end up good in the end. Won't know until we try. Man, oh man, this is not easy. Alright, from a distance, it does look like it's you know, something you wouldn't want to be close to. It's not really capturing the same spirit, but I mean, it's good enough. And especially what's going to be more important is that when this is transparent, it's going to look better. Wrinkled brain. Whoa! Let's just group all of this. There we go. So now we can just lower the opacity of the entire group right away. You know what I'm gonna do? Create another circle. Wait, where are the coordinates for this? Alright, that's fine. I'm not sure if you... well, you kind of did. 68 by 68, and you're aligned. Just put a different color at 100% opacity again. And put it here. Alright, this is a little bit of a trick. Fully white, except not quite. Actually the other way around. Or well, it doesn't matter. You are gonna start off with let's go with it like this in the center and spread off to white. Okay, now we're gonna grab this. Let me just call this like bomb rock. Actually, I'm putting capitals, aren't I? Explosion. That's not right. Explosion mask. Now we're going to be using a different concept. Grabbing our cool sphere here, grabbing the mask, and define mask. There we go, that's different. See how the green like bleeds through here, but not at the edges? It doesn't have quite the effect I wanted though. So let's change it a bit. Half opacity should be like here. And it should probably be more like the 96. Should be more like 160. This way, this makes the edges really stand out. Makes the whole thing feel more like a dome. White to yellow to orange to fully transparent. Kind of a gradient, but where do you mean this gradient? Like from the center outwards, or like do you mean at any given point it's like red to orange to yellow to white? Because it's not quite. If you look here, it's like red to white directly. There's a tiny little bit of yellow, but it doesn't really feel like it is. And what about here? There's pretty much no yellow. And in other parts I'm pretty sure there's like, yeah, red to yellow to red. There's white here, but it's located in a single part, so it's not like it's a correct gradient all throughout. Like the only real difference, besides maybe the whole aesthetic, because I think I abused a bit too much on the reds, is that even on like the reds there's small streaks of lighter stuff. That's gonna be a hell to replicate. And even here there's like small streaks of darker, although these could just be the particles too, smoke particles. So who knows, it's just such a complex thing. Right, now we have this mask going on. Wait, what? What are you doing? Stop that. Select the group, dummy! Okay, what do you think you're selecting? A path, an ellipse? Select a group, innit? Oh, it makes it so difficult sometimes. Actually, I think I can just do this. There we go. Define mask. Alright, that'll do. So, this is full opacity. This is going to be... Please behave. This can be like 75% opacity. This one here. Let me just... Okay, it looks a bit weird. Good thing blurring exists. Damn it, you're not aligning properly at all. You're being an idiot. This one is going to be 50. This one is going to be 25. Okay. There we go. I think like even this texture, as it grows, it also starts rotating, but we can replicate that easily using also the engine's built-in tools. Oh, you were just saying, what if you rotate it as time goes on? Yep, I agree completely. Now we have this. Still not super happy about this. It's a bit of a waste. Hang on. This is 144. And this is 131. I don't think we end up saving too much space. I was thinking of putting these like vertically aligned. Or, well, hang on. Just put these below. That saves more space, probably. It's like you only get this bit of dead space from here to here, but it goes all the way down here. Whereas like this, you get a big, really thick piece of dead space, but it only goes like about here. So I think the area that's dead is pretty much the same, all the same. So let's leave this space dead, because it makes it a bit easier to add new sprites if we want to. And also this way I don't have to reorganize the document, because it would otherwise be standing on top of the Virginia spider words. Select this. Grid be gone. That might be it. Let's go back, like a swirling cloud, yep. Let's go back to the engine. Add these. Animations, bum rock, sprites, exploding. Exploding is actually going to have to be called like exploding 1. So rename the sprite exploding to exploding 1. And this sprite is going to have to be this. No, this maybe. Oh, it's... Yeah, it's not as big as... Yeah, of course. Let's start small for now, and add a little Pikmin reference to it. What if... Okay, no, never mind. How do I revert this? Grab. No, one, there. Okay, so first of all, it starts at like 0.5. The object is this size. This is a bomb rock, so the explosion might as well start at this size. We also gotta remember that the explosion is gonna be very quick. Most of the explosion is gonna be the particles. They're gonna stay around, little puffs of smoke, for a long time. But this little explosion is actually just gonna stay there for like half a second, if that. So we better start big right away, otherwise we're gonna run out of, you know, working room. At 0 degrees, it's good. Let's do exploding 2. Oh, actually before that, at exploding 1, this hitbox, which is not visible. This hitbox, this should be radius like 50. Obviously I didn't mean that. 24. No, it should snugly fit with that. That's about good. This also means that the hitbox is gonna grow as the explosion grows. Which, you know, it's probably good. Probably a good thing. Copying off of this one. This one's gonna be this. And the size is gonna be like 75% this time around. I think it should grow faster than this. Like 1? Considering that the first explosion was like this. Yeah, I think it should grow to this. Maximum should be something like this, I believe. We're gonna have to see. Degrees. Let's start rotating. Like 3? Could do more. 5. And the hitbox, the explosion hitbox can now be much bigger. Like 32 or 36 maybe. I'd have to start doing calculations to know exactly what this size is, but we don't need that. We just need good enoughness. Just save it so far. This opacity now should now be at like 1.5. Yeah, and the final explosion I like 2. And that should be good. 10 degrees this time. Here, 34, something like 55. Not bad. 52. I think that's it. Okay, these are still the correct numbers. Knockback 3, blah blah. Exploding 4. Copies of exploding 3. This is going to be the apex of the explosion. Transformation 2 times the size. It's okay if it's blurry since everything about this is blurry. Sorry, forgot something. 15 degrees. Transformations hitboxes, explosion hitbox is going to be at its max size of like 68. Man, I'm getting good at this. I think that's good. The bomb rock is this size, the explosion is this big. That's the size of a Pikmin lying down. What do you guys think? Should be bigger? Smaller? I think this might be good. Now let's make a fade back out. Let's should copy off of this. Except the transformation is going to have to be 20 this time for the angle. Oh no, actually... No, let's copy off of 4. It doesn't make sense for the explosion to go shrinking again. But it does make sense for it to start going dimmer. And growing at a lesser pace. So let's put like 2.2. 15 degrees. Oh, that's still not right. 20 degrees. Is it going to get bigger as it fades away? Yeah. It should probably stay at its peak when it fades away. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are right. I was thinking that too. It's not gonna work, is it? But I still wanted to make it grow. I don't want it to like grow super quickly and then just freeze. That's not gonna make any sense, is it? So we can probably compromise. This is supposedly the apex. Let's put it like 1.9. And then this one, which is starting to fade out, at like 2.1. And the others start increasing by each time smaller amounts. I think the hitbox can stay. Exploding 6. No meme games in my stream. Did I copy? I did, good. This is gonna have to be 25. And I'll only increase it by like this amount. I'm purposely not changing the size of the hitbox. I think that might be a good thing. Now with this transparency, 2.2, just 2.25. Really tiny increases this time, even though it keeps spinning. And finally exploding 8. Where it's about to die. Oh, did I forget to copy? I think I did. Transformations. 2.25, 2.28. That's not right, 2.8. And 35 degrees, and after this, there's nothing. Let's see how it looks in action. Exploding. It's using exploding 1 for 1 frame. And exploding 2, exploding 3, exploding 4, exploding 5, exploding 6, exploding 7, and exploding 8. This might be good. Let's check it out. Not bad, even though we can make it faster. Boom, 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 boom. I like it. Man, it ended up much better than I thought it would, to be perfectly honest. I'm just not super happy with the shading on it. It looks like it's a disc, you know? And it should look like a sphere. But that we can improve by just editing the mask. Gonna be a bit of work though. Ah, shite, it's really gonna be a bit of work. Oh well. Let's save it for now. Let's see if we can edit the mask in some convenient way. No. You. Remove mask. Let me actually Google this. Inkscape edit mask. I don't believe there is a way. I think we actually have to unmask it and then mask it again. Ugh. Yeah, see. We can, oh, sorry, you guys are not seeing Inkscape. There's a way to change the mask's shape. Yeah, it's a blue line. You can do this, and it changes the mask. But I actually want to change the mask's color scheme. So let me just check elsewhere, see if it's possible. What? No, wrong window. Question about clipping mask. Can I edit a gradient inside of a masked object? Oh, can I? You can use a clone for masking and edit the parent. Oh yeah, I guess that's a way, huh? It's a bit of overkill though. Yeah, I'm not. It's not really something I want to do. Okay, guess we're gonna have to bite the bullet and remove the mask. Where is it? Where's the mask at? Where's the mask at? What? No. Hang on. What? No, it's invisible. Okay, the Inkscape is clearly having troubles. No worries, it's not edited. Let's just restart it real quick. Okay, it's back in action. Let's delete the clones so it's not interfering and remove mask. Good. See, it's right here. Now, I think the gradient is a bit too aggressive. So this should not be 96, it should be something like 160. And you should be something more along the lines of 192. That's better, but still not quite. Yeah, there's a clear gap here. I'm not a fan of it. If I delete this one, it's gonna be smoother, but it's not really gonna resemble a circle. Like this will resemble a cone. If you look at a cone from above, this is what it looks like. Let me, I know there's a bit of a way to fake it. Inkscape, exponential gradient? It's not exponential that I'm looking at. Color gradient. That's a whole bunch of nothing. Irregular gradient. CSS. What do you think this is? Gee, internet, you did it. Useless. I'll just close Pikifen. It's probably in the way. I think just doing this. Like this. It's a bit of the way to go. It's like the same as centered, but a bit off. And here I can probably create another one. Not that way. This way. And make it here as well. Ah, that's a bit more circular. but still not quite. Let me drag this a bit down here. This here. That's a bit better. Alright, let's see how this works. It's still kind of disc-like. Here's what I'll do. Okay, no, here's what I'll do. I'll keep this. Seems about right. Let's go with this idea. Oh good, snapping worked for once. 75, 50, 25. And then if I figure out it doesn't really look good either, I'll make it a gradient, a linear gradient. Just call it a day. Stop putting this in millimeters. Damn it. Let's see what Pikifen thinks. Oh, in the animation editor. What is this? The fuck is this? You are out of your goddamn mind. Swear. Where's it even from? Like this will do, Hookie? Come on, stop being an idiot. This selection, if I put this in custom, it's gonna stay the same. Delete the grid, export, shut up, bring the grid back, stop being a nunce, and go. Is that? Oh, okay. Let's see. Boom. Oh my, that's too big. It's still looking like a disc. Alright then. That's the way that it is. Let's just do it by hand then. Also, I think the effect should be a bit greater, so maybe 183 is also not quite right. Let's go with 160. Oh, give me a sec, somebody's phoning me. Here I am again, sorry about that. He will never release any mobs. He will never do that. That's his schlick. His gimmick. Now, I think I was applying the mask before I left. Right? Sort of convincing. Okay, and okay. Nope, not quite. What are you doing? There. 75%. 50. 25. Export again. Custom, so you didn't touch the damn thing. Export, go. Let's go back to Pikifen. Do this. And let me remove this. Boom. I think this is as best as we can do. It's probably gonna look good with everything else, you know? I'm starting to think if it should rotate less during the last few frames. Not even sure anymore. Oh! At least I released them! Even if I just take 72 days. Let me just... No, I think I did see the hitboxes. Blah 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 blah. Good. Let's see that in action. Can I just like punch them? Oh no! I can! Boom. Not bad. Okay, not bad at all. I think it should probably be quicker to grow. Oop. So like, let's cut this frame and this frame. Just go directly to these two. Boom. Not a fan. Maybe cut this one and this one. Go directly from 1 to 4. Boom, boom. Let's see how it looks in game. I think I like that better. What do you guys think? Yeah, the health is gonna drain in some manner eventually. So I'm not super sure how I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna take a bit of tinkering, that's for sure. Not bad. Starting to like it. Dead. I think we should start adding the particles now. See how that looks. We might just realize that we don't need to do anything else. First of all, tools, bomb rock, data. No, scripts even. Secondly, miscellaneous and particle generator. So, if we go back to Inkscape, you guys will not be able to see the window. We're gonna need smoke, rocks. Rocks don't show up in Pigment 2, but I'm gonna add them anyway. And a lot of white stuff. What particles do we... Oh, probably white smoke can do the trick. So maybe smoke? I think I really need to redo how particles work. But for now, we've got other things to do. Now, an object can only have one particle generator attached to it at one time, but then since these ones just instantly generate and don't need to be attached, we can start spawning multiple ones. I hope. Smoke, 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 poison gas, gas pipe, gas explosion. Poison ingestion explosion, dust explosion. I think we want dust explosion. This is the offset, that's right. Dust spit, steam. No, steam is a continuous one, we don't want that. Dust. I think dust is also continuous. Rock explosion. Do you have that one? Let's do like a copy of a dust explosion and do flash explosion. No, but first, before that, let's check how this works. Also, maybe the rocks should be below the dust. So something like 26. I couldn't even see the rocks. No, they're there. But maybe this should be above, not below. So let's do 32. Okay, that's a bit better. Still not perfect, but you know, given our current limit, our current engine, I think this is good enough. Let's just do like flash explosion. Copy of the dust. Emission interval, no. Number, we probably want something like 20 of them. Deviate by like 3. So 17 or 23. Probably the smoke. But let me see if there's a better image for this real quick. Graphics, we have bubbles. Nope. Enemy spirits, that's not gonna be what we're gonna pick. Idle glow, maybe. Let's keep that in mind. If we don't like using whatever thing we end up with. Oh, we might go with the smack particle, maybe. That's probably a better one than the pigment idle glow. Have the water textures, that's not what we're gonna use at all. Smoke might be the way to go. Let's do smoke for now. I mean, let's not do smoke, kids. That's what I meant, haha. Friction 1.2, maybe? This is gonna be difficult to think of. Let's see. Duration 0.75. Friction gravity size growth speed. Oh, color is gonna have to be pure white. Isn't this no longer a thing? Yeah, it's not a thing in the engine anymore. Let me remove it. Okay, that's all of them. Back to this duration deviation, that's probably fine. Position. I think this should have a really big deviation. In that case, should be like 30. And this should deviate by like 32 pixels either side. Speed, angle deviation, 360, sure. Total speed 120, yeah. I really have different plans for the particle systems. But that's not going to be until much later. Oh, this should be flash explosion. I really don't think this is going to work out too well, but we'll see. This should probably be below everything. It's like 24. So it's going to be so many of them. If it's not below everything, they're just going to drown everything out. You're not going to be able to see the rocks or anything. Wow, that looked horrible. I mean, okay, not horrible, but it's not the effect I was looking for at all. Let's go with smack. It's a bit better. What do you guys think? Is this final? Is there anything else we could change? I mean, naturally with sound and screen shake, this would look awesome. But for now, let's have a little bomb rocket that's fizzling out and bam. Let's place one in the middle of the Pikmin. See how that looks. I can dig it. Lower the size of the little rock or of the explosion. Don't like how the Pikmin is right on top of Olimar, but if we add more Pikmin, then that gets solved really easily. I love how the bomb rock is just... Oh, the size of the flash particles. Add more particles. Maybe. Oh my, a lot of people are talking. Just give me 1 second to check everything. Blah blah. Crumb bugs AI to make the tadpole, right? Let's see here. Smoke, sparkle. Yeah, smack particle. So you say you should spawn more of them, maybe like 60. And lower their size. It's 20. Probably lower this as well. It's not quite the intended effect. Like, I was thinking more along the lines of this. Yeah, this. So it has to be kind of a completely new particle, really. And the smoke should definitely be darker. But, oh well. We can change the smoke at a later date. Or just create like dark smoke. Let's probably create dark smoke then. Dust smoke explosion. Wait, what are we using again? Dust explosion, right? Yeah, it's not really dust that we want. We want like dark smoke explosion, which is similar in all regards, except this is gonna have to be something more akin to Perhaps 80, 80, 80. And here we don't want dust, we want dark smoke. Hey, there goes Mr. Smart Guy over here, automatically filling. Increase the speed of the flash particles? Yeah, that might work. Total speed 120. Let's do something more like 118 or 200. Oh, that's not 200. Yeah, definitely not the intended effect. I think they should be bigger to like cover up most of the screen that they can, or most of the surface that they can. You know, a bit like this. Sorry, a bit like this. So each one of them is fairly large. That's why I wanted to go with smoke initially, but yeah, it didn't work. And they don't scatter out very far, like at most they scatter only a bit past the explosion. So we should do something like that, I think. So the speed is just too much, but like 150 for now. And the size, in order for them to like grow, cover the most that they can, I think it should be like 30. Still not the effect I want. Somehow I think we're getting farther away. 40, 40, which is what you used to have. Okay, hello. OBS just announced to me that it disconnected for some reason, but it looks like I'm back up. Yeah, and even YouTube admits that stuff, that the stream died and now it's back up. Well, at least everything's okay now. I tweaked a bit more in the, I guess, 10 seconds I was offline. Let's see if that's any better. Not what I want at all. I don't know, I think we should still have some sort of flashing. Or, let's not call it flash explosion, it's a spark explosion. Sparker. Alright, that's good. I'm back. I don't know, I think we can call it. Is Neo around? Haven't heard feedback from him yet. Gonna close these tabs here. Well, if there's no feedback, I guess I'll just go with this. We're still not done here though, because as we can see, health shenanigans are going on. Boom. So let's see what we can do. We're going to script. Idling, blah blah. I think it should undergo a status effect that like decreases its health. Death state is already exploding. Let me just see what happens if I manually lower its health. Boom! Good. Again, we want to change the status effects. Health drain. Affects enemies, affects Pikmin. Well, damn, I just wanted to affect anything. But I think that the engine internally considers a Pikmin an enemy the same as a bomb rock. Sort of. Doesn't really have a color. Health change ratio. 0.1 health per second? Let's see, if it takes 5 seconds, that means it should be 0.2 health per second. Actually, this is, since this speed is specific to the bomb rock, let's call it bomb rock. Health drain. Effects, blah blah, health change ratio. Speed multiplier, nothing. Tint. Is there anything else I can base myself on? Yeah, like poisoning. 0.3 per second. That should be all. Right. Idling, blah blah, primed. When it's primed, it stands still. Maybe before that. Give status? What was it again? Delete, get jumped. It's like apply status or something, right? Receive status. Receive status, bomb, rock, health drain. Remove status, that's good. What I want to do now is on this thing here, remove the same. Yeah. Now, the health is likely not going to be in sync with the health drain. It is if it like starts at full health, which is the case when a Pikmin drops it. It's not doing anything. I've been ignored. Okay, it applies a status effect. Ugh, it's kind of nasty. But whatever. So it should apply the status effect. If we enter the right spot, Is there anything that's not going right? What? It's not given by the parent and it cannot receive? Why can it not receive? Darn. Status effects, leaders, obstacles, flags. Oh no, not flags. Enemies, enemy Pikmin. Let's do this. Yeah. And we're gonna have to declare what this means. Should probably be like here. No, on status at age. Status affects obstacles. Others. It's worth 32. Okay, that's not even. Wow. I'm not. No. Affects Pikmin leaders, enemies. And more. Affects enemy Pikmin. Enemy Pikmin. Affects obstacles. And finally, affects others. Okay, and for the purposes of the engine, a tool or a bomb rock is considered an other. Can hazards on sectors take priority over other hazards? It's annoying to see yellow Pikmin run into water and stay on fire. Like, it might not be super easy to implement that. I think it's already on the to-do. Let me search for water. Sounds at play, water isn't fading. Water surfaces. It's not. I guess I'll add a task for that and see if it makes any, like if it's easy to implement. A Pikmin that's on fire and runs to the water should probably drown instead of continuing to be on fire. I'm actually not sure if a Pikmin in the canon games that is on fire will stop being on fire if it touches the water. For instance, in Pikmin 3, a Pikmin that's like shaking because it was electrified on the floor cannot be harmed by anything else, not even other hazards. So even the canon games kind of are a bit iffy. So if I see that it's going to take too much time to do that, if it's going to be too limiting for stuff that other users might want to do with the hazards, then I won't implement it. Otherwise, I might. It's just not super a priority right now. Oh, I forgot something. Where is? Well, I didn't even close the file, I think. Oh, I'm a dumb. Affects enemies, well, affects others. True. Oh. Yeah, that's not correct, is it? Our fading animation lasts for how long? Or primed animation. Lasts for 40 frames, each frame at 0.1. So yeah, lasts for 4 seconds. If it's 4 seconds, then yeah, this should be draining a quarter every second. That way, after 4 seconds, all 4 quarters happened. Boom. Alright. Now, if we punch it, however, it's gonna blow up sooner. But that's on purpose, actually. That's a bit how in Pikmin 2. If you throw a purple Pikmin at it, the health drops like to nearly nothing, and then it blows up just a couple of frames afterward. Now, let me just go here and change. Actually, go to the animation editor, tools, bomb rocks, animations, primed, and make it stuck on frame 39. That way, even if it has a lot of health for whatever reason, it can just stay on that frame. Nope, here. It goes like da ba ba ba, and it's just gonna keep staying in this state these last 2 frames forever, until the actual health of the object decides to drop it to 0. This is unlikely to happen, but if it does, at least the animation doesn't restart all over from the small fizzling, because that would look horrible. Primed, and now we no longer want to check the animation ending. We just want it to lose its health on its own. Unfortunately, this means that, for instance, if another bomb rock detonates this one, which, yeah, that's also another thing. What team are you in? I don't think I set a team. Team. No. Maybe in the data file. Give me a second here. For the types, tools, bomb rock, data. No, nothing on the team here. Tool.cpp. When you spawn, yeah, you go to the mob team tool. Right. Frick. Okay, no, that's okay. No worries. When it's time to blow up, when you enter this, I'm not sure if this is right, but we'll see in a bit. Set team to top, I believe. We can check real quick. Set team, unknown team, team, string to team number, we have top, yeah, top at the top. Top object can hurt anything else. Although, should that be the case? Like, we're gonna see bomb rocks hurting, like, gates and such. I don't think bomb rocks should be less vulnerable to themselves, for the simple reason. If you want to create a chain of bomb rocks, they just blow up like bang, 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 bang. It's probably gonna be funner than like one blowing up and then the other one takes forever, and then that one blows up and the third one takes forever. And it's gonna make for some fun, like, themed maps. If somebody wants to make like an escape map, you have to escape from some corridors and there's bomb rocks blowing up everywhere. You want the explosions to be frantic. Now, I'm just concerned that setting this to top will mean that this bomb rock can hurt anything, like gates, enemies, bridges, and we don't want that. So let me actually check here. Mobitils, tool, CBP, mob CBP wants to be attacked. I think I'm gonna have to fundamentally change the way teams and targeting attacks and stuff is gonna work, because this is just not working. It's a shame. Let's just temporarily, for the fun of it, leave it as a top team and see what happens if we try to create a little chain of bomb rocks. It's probably gonna hurt the Hokotara ship too. Oh no, it's going right into the middle of the Pikmin. And of course they're gonna grab some. And bang, 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 bang. Oh, we can still make them a bit invulnerable, such that like the explosion doesn't instantly trigger them, but puts them at like a sliver of health. But maybe not. It's gonna be a lot of trouble. No other mentions. But yeah, I think I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna add a task to completely redo the wants to attack / can attack / team logic. Because right now it's so limited and it's following the craziest logic. Like, Pikmin can attack gates, but other stuff cannot attack gates unless it specifically is told that it can attack gates, otherwise it can't. And now bomb rocks can attack like Pikmin and like plants and leaders, but can't attack other bomb rocks unless you tell it to attack everything, which means it's also going to attack the Hokotare ship. And it's just a mess, isn't it? Let me see if it's actually attacking it. Oh, it's not, because it has 0 health. Otherwise it would. Let's see an object that normally cannot be attacked. Or it shouldn't be attacked by, like this. Like a bridge, for instance. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Well, we can see the health drop anyway. And a gate. An electric gate is going to be exempt, because the explosion hitbox is going to try to be hurting an electric hitbox. And I don't think explosions are immune to electricity, so the game's not going to let it. Clover? No, doesn't have any health. No health. An egg. It's probably gonna work. And no, the egg isn't finished, so you're not gonna be looking at anything spectacular. Neither is a nugget pile. This is a placeholder. Nectars, candy pop buds? Maybe. Pellets don't have health either, I don't think. Onions probably also don't have health. So let's just do this for now. Let's see if these two get hurt. Yeah, see, the bridge got built. This did stuff. Interesting. It didn't get hurt though. What, did the explosion not go through this? Oh, I think this got pushed like here and then just died. Or, oh no, probably got pushed here or here. So that's probably the reason. Let's do like this. And replace this with a normal gate. White bramble gate. Yeah, it got rid of the gate and everything. We cannot allow that, of course. But yeah. Either way, I think I'm just gonna go test, see if the bomb rocks can be ingested by enemies. And after that, I think we can call it a day. And then I'll improve the actual bomb rocks hurting themselves and such at some later time, probably off stream. The best way to do this, that I recall, is like put a leader here and bomb rock on the other side, and now enemy here. Cloaking burn is usually a good candidate. It's gonna wake up, start attacking, and gets a bomb rock instead. Boom! Blows up. Alright, that's good. The bomb rock does lose health, but it stays frozen in the animation. Let's just see here real quick. Script, if it gets held by an enemy, on enters, set animation held. Okay, what is the held animation? Oh, okay, it's just this. It's the same as idling then. Oh, it's the same as idling, but without any hurtable hitboxes. Okay, that's good. I can get down with that. No explosion effect where it's exploding. Yeah, because it's actually getting eaten. And the explosion... But you know what? We can probably do something. Like, when a white pigment is eaten, it causes the what? The nothing, I don't think. It's spike damage, is what I'm trying to say. But besides that, when a white pigment is eaten, it causes some particles to pop out. So we can probably do that as well here. Particle generator? Oh, it's limited to only one particle generator, but that's okay. It's probably not that bad of a thing. Let's do... what's it called? Dark smoke explosion. 300, that might be a bit too much. I'll probably put it at like 32. It's fine if the particles don't show up. Or if they're like at the same level as the enemy. You can barely see because of the because of these sparkles as well. I could create a thick dark smoke explosion, which is just this, except, you know, thick. Dang it. By which I mean it has, instead of 8, it's got like, let's say 20. And the position deviation can also be like 32. Yeah, it's a bit better. Although I don't think this should do anything. That might be good. I don't remember closing Pikifen, but here we are. Pork. Ah, it's so bad that the particles are also on top of the thing. Let's change the speed to like 200, so that way they're at least different. Also, yeah, I know that the... Oh, that's better, I think. If only because they're visible beyond the thing. A reddish tint. Oh, actually, I think I might be able to do that. I mean, it stops being dark. At the same time, it's not. I was gonna say, the cloaking baronet eating a bomb rock is probably the weirdest, but, you know, it makes mechanical sense. It's still eating, exactly like all the other enemies. Oh no, okay, no, that red tint is either not a good idea or too much. Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to close it. But yeah, if a cloaking baronet can like slurp up a fat, thick purple pigment, I'm not sure if I like that red tint. Maybe a bit less. Then it should also be able to slurp up a bomb rock. I mean, it might not make a lot of sense in a game world perspective, because, you know, its proboscis is so tiny. Okay, that looks more like purple than anything else. Like 108. Its proboscis is tiny. Proboscis, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But in a mechanical sense, it does make sense. Like, if an enemy can eat pigment, and there's a bomb rock, and it doesn't eat the bomb rock, the players are gonna complain, and rightfully so. 80-40-40, that might be... Oh, above the death particles, you're actually right. That might be a good idea. Also, 80-40-40 might be a bit too dark. I'm not sure. Let's just test that first. Nah. I don't think any red tint is gonna work. I'm sorry. But the particles being on top, that might be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's better. Except now they're a bit too fast. So maybe let's dial this back to 120. And you know what? Honestly, we might be able to get away with like the normal dark smoke. Or just make the normal dark smoke even thicker, which is probably a good idea as well. Just a tiny little puff of smoke, good gods. You know what, let's try increasing this then. 20 on these. Blah blah blah, maybe 150, because it is an explosion. Stuff has to be projected out. Let's see how this works. Okay, I like that. Like it at least represents the thick smoke of an explosion. Let me just real quick on the flip side hurt this one. Alright, more or less. But now that means I'm not a super fan. Now that the smoke is a bit better, even on the explosion proper, I think the sparks should be a bit different. Like, not as quick. They should like condense in a single spot. Olimar, punch it. That's a bit better. Oops, I just heard Louis. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. What do you think? Ow. No feedback? You there? Flowered roll, blah blah blah. Hmm. Alright, let me just real quick find out what's going on with Pickford. Okay. I'll be right back, just a quick second. In the meantime, if Neo joins, then he gets to see this explosion. So, be back in a sec. Little one. Little one. Run. Alright, I'm back. Doesn't look like Neo is. Alright, let's see. It's so weird how there's just one single frame of Tiny and then boom. Well, maybe I can change this one to this one. Oh, that looks actually quite better. Not sure why I didn't like it the first time. Let's see it in action. It's pretty much the same. So if that is the case, then that means exploding 1 and exploding 3 are not used anywhere. Which means exploding 1 can be deleted and exploding 3 can be deleted as well. That means 2 is going to be the new 1. So rename 2 to 1. Rename this to 2. And so on. So there are no gaps and everything is nice and dandy. Just see if I didn't break anything. Nope. Oh, their rotations are a bit too much though. From this to this, there's a bit of a big rotation. But it probably doesn't matter much. I mean, I guess we can fix it, just for the love of it. Well, a nice number. Well, you're 5. You will be 10. Will be 15. 20. 25, and I think that's all. Nope, one more, 30. There. Right, what's next? Enemies can eat it, Pikmin can pick it up, it can hurt plants. I mean, it can hurt gates and all, it can hurt a lot of stuff that it shouldn't be able to hurt. What if a Pikmin holds one up that is like partially damaged? It just does. If I hurt it again. Boom! Wait, what? I like how I was able to almost repair the suit. Hang on, can I? Can I repair the suit in midair? Shouldn't be able to, but... Here, imbecile. Hang on, if I spread this... Yeah. He goes to where you pointed. On purpose. In fact, quite a bit farther away. But I think that's on purpose. We'll see. So, if I place it like... here? Like I've blown up. I can repair the suit while getting knocked away. Oh, that's so kooky. Right then, we've got another problem to fix. This one is on me. The fact that if Pikmin drops a bomb rock and picks up another one, it somehow will be holding 2 bomb rocks. Oh, hang on, give me a sec. I gotta revert this real quick. I remember now, this is just temporary. You are not part of the top team, otherwise it's gonna cause problems. Right, if I throw you here... Okay, I've paused. I'm just gonna do a little something here. Pikmin list. Oh, right. What Pikmin is this? This one? What are you holding? Should be holding at least one thing. Holding something. Good. It says it's only holding one tool though. Okay, in that case, tools number 0, 1, and 2. This one is being reserved. This one is also reserved, and this one is not. We found the problem. Oh, does it not lose a reserved flag? Or not a flag, but a value. Even still, it should still lose it. So this one can be held by anything. This one can too. This one can no longer be held. I don't think. It can be held by enemies though. Let me just check real quick. Holder. It does have a holder. And you... Yeah, you... also have a holder. Yeah, so... there's something wrong here. Something somewhere within the Pikmin finite state logic or script. It's like armed or something, holding. Thrown H. Okay. Stop being thrown. Landed while holding. That causes it to drop it. This is a tool. Let's do this. Oops. What? It didn't drop it. For some reason the Pikmin decided it didn't want to drop it. Nope, it's not even entering that. Which makes no sense. It should be entering here. What's the big deal? You do enter the state. Pikmin. And group stopped holding. Grabbed by leader holding. Thrown holding. Yeah, and then just doesn't... Touch other bottomless pit. Is it going through this? No? What difference does it make? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's going through this. Land while holding. Wait, don't tell me you're entering here. It must be entering here. Stop that. Now what's happening here? What? Then drop it. Idling, yeah. Wait, don't tell me that just because you're idling again. You actually decide that you're not idling anymore because you found something else to entertain you. Nope, you are idling. Stuck when Pigman lands on mob. No. What? No, that's not true. Oh. Yes, it is. There's nothing wrong. One of the bomb rocks is just sticking onto the other bomb rock. That's all. Because I gave it logic like if it were a mine. That's what's going wrong. Well, time to change that. Where's script? No, it's not in the scripting actually. Types, tools, bomb rock, data. Stuck when Pikmin lands on opponent. No. Drop when Pikmin lands on opponent. Also no. I mean, it's not really an opponent, but whatever. Right up to the center and stop this. Although.
Ai meu Deus. Ai, sou maluca. Eu
Fazendo
sou
farinha.
maluca. Quem é que tens aí?
A gata.
A gata. Agora
There we are.
com o teu colo é um bocadinho estranho isso, mas pronto.
Now what?
Olha, estávamos nós a querer coisar um bocadinho. Telefonaram.
One sec. Alright, sorry. Do you guys hear the game when I'm playing? Actually, let me run a quick test. OBS is right here. It looks like you do, but only because it's transmitting through the microphone. Otherwise, you guys should not be able to hear it. It's really weird. Microphones are just stupid things, honestly. Oh, I know something else I wanted to test. Let's see. No, not here. The area editor. Let's add a new mob. Again, click and burn it. So like this. Pikmin just slide down. That's not correct. Wait, unless it is correct. Can be hot swapped. No, that's not right then. Oh, because yeah, the enemy didn't hurt the Pikmin. Didn't eat the Pikmin. It just hurt it. You gotta eat the thing, not bump it out. Damn it. I know I tested this. This code is so fidgety. It's so difficult to do proper code. It's gonna... Oh, now it worked, huh? No? Hang on, what? I guess something is going on. Try hold on, yeah, it's fine. Oh, let's see. Pointer to the tool. If the tool type cannot be hot swapped or cannot be held by enemies. Oh, it can be held by enemies. That's what the problem is. When it's held by a Pikmin. What? This isn't. Well, it can be held by enemies. What are you saying? It's right here. Set hold double. I think it's this. At some point, it's gotta include this. Like it just has to. Yeah, it is. What the hell's the problem then? Let's keep this. No, not this. This. And a breakpoint. Okay, it spawned, so it's set a breakpoint 3 times because there's 3 of them. It's setting the holdability flags, and now if another Pikmin grabs it, yeah, it doesn't change the flags at all. Let me just redo real quick. Okay, what is this? Worth. It's worth 3, which means 1 plus 2, which means enemies plus Pikmin. Both enemies and Pikmin can hold it. The value doesn't get changed. Pow pow. Pow. In gameplay, if I do this, and go up to the list of tools, let's grab a random one. Holdability is still 3. Yeah, everything is fine. What's the big deal then? I don't get it. Tool pointer tool type can be hot swapped and the holdability flags. I don't know where this is. Ha! What is... I didn't change this. Stop that. The tool pointer has the holdability flags of 3, yeah. Which means this is true. Wait, don't tell me you're checking for 1. Oh man. Ugh. Fine. Whew.
Tá. Uma azeitona petrificada. Azeitona petrificada. Ai, ai, ai. Ai, ai, o que deixa você fazer aqui na rua? Olha, eu tava aqui em cima. Por que estavas aqui em cima? Fazer o quê? Se eu quiser.
For context, I'm changing everything because I just realized that this is not the correct way to do it. To do bit logic. It's gonna work correctly in some cases, it's not gonna work correctly in all cases. That sucks. Just gonna quickly go through everything, hopefully. Oh my. Well, this is gonna be edited. Like so. Damn it! Oh, fucking. There. Okay, it should be all now. Here it goes. It should work now. What a mess. It's still not working. That's what you get. Just take me here. Try hold on a hot swap. Once more, tool pointer has holdability flags of 3. If I check if this is true, it is true. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, no. I think that was unnecessary. This is correct. Well, shit. Now what? It's not really working. It drops a tool, all the same. Starts getting invulnerable. All that good stuff. Wait, is the bomb rock not holdable then? Okay, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 apparently. Stop that! I'm not holding anything. I'll put you back here. Oh, I see. Stop! Good. 2. So no 1. which means it's not holdable by the Pikmin. I think. Tool that age. Tool that age. Tool that age. Tool type that age. Tool category that age. That's not right, that can't be right. Is it an mob script? I think it's like a mob that age. Holdability. Yeah, honestly, this shouldn't be here. Should be in tool that age. Damn you! Holdable by the Pikmin is 1, and then holdable by the enemies is 2. Okay. Which means that after the Pikmin drops it, it's still holdable by the enemies. Then why aren't the enemies grabbing it? Let me... Yeah, it's gonna have to recompile a bit of junk. Let's give it a sec. Sure, you can go. What am I hoping to test here? No, hang on. Holdable by enemies. Here? I think it's here. Give me just one split second, please. There we go. All right. Yeah, it didn't even try to chomp it. Wait, here. Damn it! Well, it should still trigger. Nope, it's just not even trying. Chomp, 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 chomp. Here. Touch, hitbox, eat. Idling. Oh, I think I see the problem. Nope, it's right here. There's a get chomped action. Was it not being called? Oh, go grab it. Nope, it's not calling it. For crying out loud. Hitbox, touch, eat. It has to. Damn it. I don't know. I went with the cloaking burn net because it stands still. The other one starts roaming about like mongrels. That's annoying. Let's see if I can find something. Grumbug also only eats one, same as a dwarf. The electric water dump can eat more. Something weird is going on. Because like, we just saw the cloaking burnet being able to eat the bomb rock. Just... Let me grab this and put it here. So I can bait the creature. Yeah, it's running this event, this script thing. Just get chomped. Yeah, being called from here. On hitbox touch eat. On hitbox touch eat. Unprimed. It's not nothing special about this. Just sets hold ability. Stand still. Set chomped. Get chomped even. Get chomped, held by enemy, get chomped, held by enemy. Damn it. There's nothing wrong. Oh, actually, I think I know what's wrong. Oh, man. No, but... Logic, that's CPP. Fine. Hitbox eat or something. Eat. Okay, this will do. If there's an event, has reported it yet? That's not right. I think. Let me do a quick hack here. Session. And before, yep, I find just info, something info, log info, start message, info, print text. There we go. Wait, is this not a function? Damn it! Ah, what's the function called again? Log error creator tool. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's just to get a quick debug thing. You know what? Start message. Sure. No speaker. Go. Just want something to show up. Look! I said nothing, alright? Go. Sheesh. Hardy. Yes, it must have something to do with only one Pikmin being... Only like one thing being chomped at a time. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, that... Oh, no, that's meant to work. Sorry. Okay, that's not the problem. Then... If that's not it, then... Is this it? Has to be. No, shut up. No, incorrect. Throw it. No! Alright. This then. So I'm not constantly interrupted by that damn debug message. Oh boy. Man! Wait, no, and this too fucking. Ugh. What? Didn't bookmark anything. I know what's going on here. That's what matters. Ah? Hmm. Not that either. Seriously. Let me just point this down, otherwise I'll forget what I'm doing if I need to stop. Enemies cannot eat bomb rocks that a Pikmin hot swapped. It's not this either. I believe that is indeed it, Chief. That's it. No, I'm not. I'm out of ideas, I think. Touch eat event. I mean, it is entering, right? It's gotta be. Ah! Segundo. I have to be back in a bit. Okay, hits it once for the Pikmin, and no more times. Now it's actually eating the Pikmin. Yeah, eat it, ate it. I'll be back in, I don't know, a minute. I guess I'm back. Ah! Oh. Just as I come back, I've got dinner. Looks like I was trying to fix this. Oh yeah, trying to figure out, wait, the frick. What was the conclusion here? Let me just go back here. That's one, and no, okay. So it's not triggering this for the bomb rock. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see tomorrow. Yes, it did take forever. But now I will draw a close to this. Gotta go eat, then play Smash, and then I'll probably like tweak the stuff that's left and fix this weird non-eating glitch by myself without streaming. Afterwards I'm gonna do the pellet posies, and those probably don't really have any room for error. So like, they're probably gonna be done quickly, and I'm not gonna need a lot of feedback. So I might not stream them. Remember, sometimes I don't stream because I can concentrate better if I'm not streaming. So like the bomb rocks usually would be done in like an afternoon, but because I was streaming, yeah, it took like 3 days or 3 sessions of streaming. So like pellet poses I'm probably not gonna stream. Reinforced walls are also pretty basic. Afterwards we've got eggs, and then we have decorative plants, and I might stream the decorative plants because like I'm thinking of making like 3 or 4 of them, like clovers and figworts, stuff like that, and they might be really difficult to make readable from a top-down view, so I'm gonna need help. Gonna need to see what you guys think, but the other things, they're probably gonna work just fine. I'd rather do them alone and concentrate and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this off and see you guys tomorrow.